Okay, today we're going to tie a polar fiber minnow. This is going to be on a number 2 Gamakatsu hook. I'm going to come in here, clean out some of this fiber, get rid of some of the under fur and under chafe that's in the polar fiber. Twist it, give it a nice cut there. We're going to attach this right to the top of the hook shank. Wrap it on down. I like to come around and behind the wing there on the very first one. This kind of just gives it an extra little kick. It's not really critical, but I like to do it. Alright, come in with a second clump of polar fiber. I'm going to clean it out again. Get rid of any of that chafe that we've got there. Again, twist it. Trim off your next piece. This next one, if you tie it in just a little bit in front of the bump that you just created, that'll flare this and kick it up. Give it just an extra little kick. Alright, so far looks good. Trim away any extra little hairs that are arising. Keeps it nice and neat. Okay, I'm going to make this a mullet pattern for fishing redfish back in the shallow waters. I'm going to come in with some gray polar fiber. This one here has a lot of under fur. We're going to trim that out, pull that out, clean it up a little. Twist it off, give it a trim. Put this one right in front of that last bump that we did. The end of our last tie off. Take a look at that, make sure everything is right in the middle. Alright, come in with one more clump of gray polar fiber, clean this up. Twist it off and trim it. This one goes right in front of the other one. Do a few loose wraps here because we're close to the hook shank. We can slide it back and position it. There we go. Oops. Do it again there. Pull it just a little too far. Attach this back in. There we go. Want to try and get it close to the eye so that way it builds you up a nice head. Alright, trim away any fibers you've got here sticking out. Alright, we're going to come on top here with some black holographic flash. Give it just a little accent. Go ahead and tie this in right on the top. Make sure you get it centered. Okay. Go ahead and whip finish it off. A little long there. We're going to take and trim it up just a little. You can trim it with a scissors, you can pinch it. You can always trim it up a little shorter in the field if you like. Come along with a comb here. Just comb out any extra chafe you've got built up in the fly. Okay. Now we're going to come in with some stick-on eyes here. These I believe are 3/8 of an inch in diameter. I'm going to bring these. This forms a nice head. Finishes this fly off very nicely. Stick these right on the front. You want the bottom of your eyes to be resting on the hook shank. One on one side, one right on the other here. Make sure you get them even. Creates a nice head for that fly. Now we come along with some 5-minute epoxy and epoxy this fly off, and it's all done. Okay, I've got some 5-minute epoxy mixed up here. I'm going to apply this to the head. Here we go. I want to kind of hold everything back where you want it to go. And just coat the head of it. You don't want to get too much of it into your fibers if you can help it. Just make a nice head here. Don't want to go overboard. That's about it right there. We'll work this around a little bit more. Get it right where we want it to go. A little bit on the hook shank there. Get a little bit in front. That's about perfect. You want to work out any epoxy that got in there in your eyelet so you can tie your lines on quick and easy. You can always punch that out later if needed. That's it. We'll stick this on the turner and this fly will be ready. Hope you like it. That's the polar fiber Minnow.